All right, guys, how's it going? So, Richard Hughes has signed the paperwork, to become the next sporting director of Liverpool Football Club. That's happened in the last few days. Well, I've been up to no good, basically. It's the international break, so I've just been chilling and taking care of business. Although, listen, 6 days ago, a week ago on here, Fabrizio Knows It All, right? Go back, look up Richard Hughes, you'll see the thumbnail of Fabrizio, right? Not that other Fabrizio Romano, Mo Salah, not him, but our very own Fabrizio Knows It All. He made a video about Richard Hughes saying the paperwork a bit. Go back and watch it 6 fucking days ago. But many of you didn't watch that video, I noticed. You're not taking Fabrizio seriously, and you should, and there's a reason for it. All right, go back 6 days. Richard Hughes, Fabrizio Knows It All. I'm fucking telling you, he does know. So Richard Hughes, sporting director, as we know, and there's been speculation as to who he may, try and sign. And I've seen all these articles that say Richard Hughes tells Liverpool owners who to bid for, who to go for next. But in the entire article, they don't fucking tell you anything. But there is one interesting article that I've been looking at, which was brought a bit of thought to one's brain, which is quite dead this week, to be honest with you. I'm a bit meh this week. I think it's the international break. There's nothing. I've had a fucking great week, to be honest with you, on a personal level. It's been brilliant this week. Really, really good. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Duncan Oldham, you'll see I've been having a good time. But I'm in a bit of I think it's the international break. I fucking hate them. But it's given me something to think about. And this is to do with Lloyd Kelly at Bournemouth. You remember him, the centre-back, previously linked with Liverpool. And Richard Hughes is, very influential, has been very influential with regards his time at Bournemouth. And I just want to touch on a few facts here. Lloyd Kelly. Well, let's go to this one. Lloyd Kelly. So he's a centre back, but he can play as a left back. So he's versatile. That's always a good thing, right? He's 6'3". I wish I was 6'3". I'd look a bit thinner. Only a bit thinner. Don't fucking start. I know what you're thinking. You'd need to be 10 foot. I know. He wears the number 5, obviously, at Bournemouth. Youth career, Bristol City. England under 20 international. He's played for them. And England under 21s. Born in England, Kelly is of Jamaican descent. From the age of 6, Kelly spent 12 years in foster care alongside his siblings. So I like people that have maybe had a bit of a difficult time and then they've gone on to succeed in life. I love stuff like that. So, especially with football, which is what we follow. And obviously we've had some Liverpool players over the years and in recent years that they've had some struggles and they've then become successful and wealthy and never forgot the roots and stuff like that. Don't you love that? I love that, mate. So let me just see. Hang on a minute, please. Bear with me. Yes, accept and continue. Fucking hell. You can't read websites these days, can you? Because of all fucking notifications and stuff like that. It says here, so he can play centre-back on either side, but he can also play on that left side of defence. What I'm looking for is who his agent is. Now, so he joined, his last contract, when he signed for Bournemouth, I think was 2019, we might have to check that. But he's under contract until June this year, so he's available on a free in the summer. This is very important, I think. His agency is CSM, who, I was just going to say, I have no idea who CSM are. And he's their sole major client, if you like. Looks like they've got half a dozen other players of, I don't want to be disrespectful, but, that are not top flight players or whatever. So, right, he's under contract until the summer. He's 25, right? Okay. He's homegrown, so that would help Liverpool quotas. It says here he's versatile, which makes him equally alluring. Now, Richard Hughes played a vital role in bringing the defender to the Vitality Stadium And in April 2021, when speaking to the official AFC Bournemouth podcast, Hughes revealed the extent of scouting the Cherries have done on the defender prior to signing him. So this is Richard Hughes, our new sporting director, speaking about a player that is highly rated, that Liverpool have previously looked at, that's out of contract this summer. Come on. Lloyd Kelly, it wasn't just his appearances for England under-21s and Bristol City's first team where we had scouted him. There was a body of work that had gone into him in younger age groups at Bristol, which gives you the ability to act quicker, I think. So when Lloyd comes on and does really well in one championship game, you kind of know that was always going to happen if you looked at him beforehand. So just this article is going on to say that Hughes obviously knows him well, and that Hughes would be best placed to recommend the defender to Liverpool if they think that he could be a successful signing at Anfield. So Richard Hughes could, play a key part in that. So I don't know. I don't know if you have an opinion about Lloyd Kelly. I know there was a lot of opinions about him before when he was previously linked with us. It says here he joined Bristol City at the age of 12 after he was spotted playing for a local side, Bristol Central. Various, named in EFL Team of the Week, blah, blah, blah. So May 2019, he signed for Premier League club Bournemouth for an undisclosed fee, reported to be 13 million, following his 8 years at Bristol City. And he was a member of England's 23-man squad for the 2019 UEFA European Under-21 Championship and the 2021 UEFA European Under-21 Championship. He's got some individual awards: PFA Team of the Year, EFL Championship Team of the Season, Championship Runner-Up 21-22. So I don't know if you've got any opinions on this kid. He's out of contract. He's available on a free. He would have, the various bonuses, if you like, for the Liverpool quotas, that kind of thing, with him being homegrown. But is he good enough for Liverpool Football Club? That's what I'd ask you. I haven't seen enough of him, to be honest. I don't really have an opinion on him. But I do think it's something that you might hear a lot about. Or what I would like to do, actually, before we end this video, is I just want to... bear with me, please. Fucking hell. Lloyd Kelly. I've put Lloyd Jelly. All right, so there's people already. There's another article here about it. Liverpool's advantage in race for one of three Premier League centre-backs. His name is mentioned in there. There is another that I will be talking about today as well. In Spain, Liverpool will link. There was reports in Spain in February that Liverpool and Tottenham were competing for the signing of Lloyd Kelly. My Spanish is, but it's all in Spanish, so I can understand it. December linked with Liverpool. It's difficult on my phone, but I think if I was on the computer behind that, we would be able to go a lot further back in time. September 2023, so last September. And just there's one there that I want to look at. November. He's one of those players that's been consistently linked with us. So someone at Anfield, because I do think it's a genuine link, or I think those were genuine links. So, he has got his fans at Anfield, let's say, and I don't just think that would be Jurgen Klopp. So if there are people in scouting and recruitment that really rate him, you've got Richard Hughes that's got the connection. He's out of contract in the summer. Liverpool would like to add a player like, another centre-back in the summer. I can see that being a very viable target. The only thing is, I'm putting it over to you now as to how good you think he is. We're not Bournemouth. We're Liverpool Football Club. But we also don't want to have a snotty attitude, because players can step up and become even better, right? So I've got to be honest. I don't know whether I rate him or not, because I haven't seen much of him. So certainly don't want to pretend I know what I'm talking about sometimes. So I do think it's one to, you can understand why I would want to bring that to your attention. And that's the reason for the video. If you appreciate the video, please give me a thumbs up. Doesn't mean you agree with me. If you want to buy me a coffee, it's only coffee this week. I don't want to be here till Saturday. Then you can hit the super thanks. But the comment is very important. I'd like your comments on this one. I need you to tell me about this kid. To be honest, he's 25. I suppose he's a kid to me. He's half my age, but you know what I mean. Perfect age, maybe. Leave me a comment. Read the video description. Find out how you can connect with me. Yeah, I hopefully will be back with you shortly with something else.